Hi, this is Mr. Shumway. This video clip explains a few of the questions like you might see on the ACT. Might be a review just to get it real quick in your mind. A city parks and recreation football program has 200 players, and there are 11 and 12-year-old players. The sum of their ages is 2,250. How many players are 12 years old? So if we say the number of 12-year-olds plus the number of 11-year-olds is equal to 200, we have one equation. If we say that the number of 12-year-olds times 12 plus the number of 11-year-olds times 11 is equal to 2,250, then we have two equations, so we can solve for both of those. If we solve the top equation for E, we just subtract t from each side, the 12-year-olds. So the number of 11-year-olds is equal to 200 minus the number of 12-year-olds. So we could write the second equation with that only t. So we replace the e with 200 minus t from the equation above. And we go ahead and multiply 11t, and 11 times 200 would be 2,200. So 12t minus 11t, let me rewrite that, t times 11 as 12t, or t times 12 as 12t. Then 12t minus 11t is just 1t. So if I subtract the 2,200, then I have, well, the number of 12-year-olds is 50. And the square in the center of this shape has a side length of 7 centimeters. What is the area of the entire shape? Well, so we know that the radius would be half of the diameter, which is 7, so the radius would be 3.5 of a circle. So we have two circles, if I combine all those 4 halves together, and the area is equal to pi times the radius squared. So that would be pi times 3.5 squared. So that's 12.25 times pi. And that equals 38.5. There's 2 circles like that. That's just for one circle. So if I multiply that by 2, I get 77 if I use 38.5. Well, plus I have the square, which is 7 times 7, so an area of 49. So I have a 77 for the circles and 49 for the square, so altogether I have 7 plus 4 is 11 plus 1. So 7 plus 9 is 16, carry the 1. 7 plus 4 is 11 plus 1 is 12. So 126 square units, or centimeters. So if we know B is at 4,6 and no, A is 4,6. B is actually this doesn't match. So if we just change that point B and point C, we have a 4-6 and a 15-6. And so the height of this rectangle is 4, because this one is 0, 4. This one's 15, 0. So if we wanted to find the length from A to G, then we know that that is half the height, so that would be 2. And we know that the length from B to C is 11. So the length from halfway, G is in the center of the rectangle, this rectangle. And so this one is half of 11, 5.5. And this one is 4. So if we were to draw that triangle, we have a length of 9.5 and 2. So to find the length of this one, we'd say 2 squared plus 9.5 squared equals x squared. Or maybe we should call it c, but anyways, 4 plus 90.25. And so we have 94.25. Take the square root of that. That says 9.5. So, nope, sorry. 9.7. So that length is 9.7.